Hey, the berries bringing you some more Against the Storm content. Just coming back after doing the first episode, and I've done a settlement since then. I did actually record that one, but unfortunately the file ended up being corrupt somehow. So hopefully this one is okay, and that the gameplay is okay too. I'm not going to go through too much of the basics of the game. If you want to know more about the basics of the game, then I'd advise you to watch the first video. And yeah, we're just going to move on, and we're going to try and progress through it a little bit quicker, because the last episode took about an hour and a half, and I want to try and cut that down by about half an hour if possible. So some of the factions have come in, so you can see we took that faction trait in the last episode, and there's some factions that have popped up here. We can't build on the hexes that they have claimed. So this one here, I believe the Autumn and the Moloch one has been taken, but we can't really progress off that, but we can seem to move to where the faction was planning on building anyway, if you wanted to go deeper into the forest. I want to try and go for one of these flooded mines. This pillar here looks pretty good. Hostility doesn't grow each year, but you gain 2 more hostility points per villager. So the more people that you have, the greater the hostility, which sounds like an interesting challenge. So if we can put ourselves here, we get 60 food and 40 machine parts if we plant ourselves here. So I'm going to move over towards this area. I love beavers. Giggity. So we'll take the beavers and the humans option here, and I will go for the planks and I might opt into fabric actually. I've been finding fabric slightly harder to obtain than bricks. Yeah, okay, we're going to take fabric and planks. So one of the traits here, we talked about the flooded mines. The royal woodlands are very lush in timber. Trees give more wood. Okay, fantastic. Small energizing drops cause uncontrollable growth in some species. All resource nodes discovered during drizzle have 10 more charges. So ideally we want to go discover a new area during drizzle. So let's start building the path around this hearth. Some fertile land, some eggs, and some plants. So I want to try and focus on us sorting out this fertile land. Not necessarily straight away, but very soon. I want to build the lumber camps first. So let's get that going. And I will assign those farms to be done. Actually, if we move this woodcutter camp to here, and dig out this bit, but not only get the glade, but also will help clear out this this field here, so we can make this farm a bit bigger. Herbalist camp is probably the most lucrative thing there, so I'm just going to go opt into that. A brickyard is always pretty helpful, so we'll take the brickyard. And there's a lumber mill, but the carpenter, as always, is the strongest tier 2 building, just because you can get simple tools from them. So we didn't actually get any farms unlocked, unfortunately. So that's a little bit of a shame. Let's opt into gathering. If we get the flax field, we can get the plant fibers for cloth, and we can get clay for the bricks. Let's assign some beavers to cut some wood. We're also going to want to have a couple of houses at some point. So we'll get those prepped up there. Then we've got our first cornerstone. 3 roots per minute is the one I'm eyeing up the most here. Or scouts work 10% faster for every firekeeper assigned to a hearth. Could be quite good too. Let's get the roots per minute, just so that I don't have to worry about food too much early on. And just to speed things up, I'm just going to put it on 3 times. I'm going to put 1 person gathering the flax, and leave it so that we have 1 spare builder able to build the houses. Keep beavers 16 happy, or keep humans 20 happy. Since there is going to be seemingly a fertile field here, might lean a little bit more towards the humans. Solve any 2 dangerous or forbidden glades, get copper production, unlock tool shop. Okay, I think this one would probably be the simplest one for me to worry about. Solve any 2 glade events, 3 packs of building materials, get some more gears and jerky and stuff. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Do need to be careful about getting too many people in though, because we will cause more unrest or hostility of the forest. It's already quite high at 1 quite early on here. Usually it's at 0 early on, so I need to try and be a little bit careful about that. There's 1 of the houses created, and we've got another glade here of roots and mushrooms. Try and unlock this glade here. So this is during the clearance. So there actually should have been more resources on these because of the drizzle. So we could actually tell them not to clear through here just yet. Just so, and wait until we get into the drizzle season again to open up this glade, just so there's some more resources. Start prepping up our way into this dangerous glade as well, but we don't want to enter it just yet. Okay, I'm going to tell my inactive human to do some gathering, so they're not standing there doing absolutely nothing. Or I could tell them to build a scavengers camp for once we get the new bunch of villagers coming through. Let's do that. So we're just kind of waiting until the next storm is kind of like, this next storm coming is over, and then we'll be able to be a little bit more productive. So because we're already on 1 on the forest, hostility of the forest, the resolve on the it's going down already. Not too concerned just yet. Just let them do their thing, and we're about to get a cornerstone and some new villagers in. Let's see what we've got. Wood production has increased, but harvesting and planting is slower. A curious invention used for extracting amber from blight rot cysts. Every completely infected building, 100% blight rot, generates 3 amber per minute, but also adds hostility. I don't really like any of these. Let's reroll. Mist pierces. Glade content revealed, but every discovered glade increases impatience by 0.5. That doesn't seem great to me. These other 2 are to do with trading. We'll go with the constant flow of goods keeps villagers distracted. We probably won't use that. I don't use the trading too much in this. So we've got some harpies potentially coming in. So I do want to try and get a rain collector built up just before we push into this dangerous glade. I'm going to try and wait until it's drizzle as well before we go in, so that we get more resources. And if we tell these harpies to go gather rain, we might have to use rain in order to solve this dangerous glade. Don't think I need to do any more building. Actually, we need one more house. So let's just build another shelter. And also we can build some decorations. We've got some spare planks. Some spare, just bits of wood. Another order coming through. 40 jerky. 6 harpy houses. Makes the harpy super happy. But 5 harpies will join the settlement, and that will cause a lot of anger towards for the forest. So maybe we'll just not go for that one. We'll just try and keep the beavers happy instead. Keep humans happy. Burn 12 blight rot cysts. Let's just do that one. I don't want to really get too many new villagers in, just because of the I'm a bit concerned about the hostility of the forest, and that racking up pretty quickly with the debuff that we have for this area of the map. Okay, so let's go and try and cut through here now. It is drizzle, but it will end soon, so let's just cut through this forest right now and see what we have to deal with. And it is a spark dew one, so we can use water in terms of getting out. There's a herbalist camp here that we can also take. Let's just take that in the meantime, while we're waiting for the spark dew to come in. Don't have any spare builders right now. Haven't really... I mean, I could take one off eggs for now. Just a little bit concerned because I want to have villagers, but at the same time I don't. The lack of villagers means I can't really do too much. Okay, we have enough water. I'm going to tell them to stop gathering water and make them work on this. Gain 2 crystallized dew for every 10 berries produced, copper bars and coal. I think we're going to take that. Mainly because the bars, there's a lot of copper bars there, and once we start making tools, this would be like give us a huge injection just to open up these boxes and give them to the queen instead. So in the short term, it's not good for us, but in the long term it's very good for us. So I've got this harvester's camp, but there's nothing actually left to harvest. Getting this herbalist camp for free, well pretty much for free, is going to be really handy. There is one tiny bit of mushrooms that we can gather them. We're also going to want all of this fertile field, and we need to try and unlock farms soon. It's not too much going on here, enough to make this a separate hub. We've done some decent clearing out over on this side. So I'm going to edge a little bit more towards this glade and see if we can try and prepare for that. We do have blight rot already kind of happening right now, so I'm going to need to start building a blight post. In order to handle that, I do need more bricks. So we're going to need to make a crude workstation as well. Cornerstone. Villagers that come in give you more resources, more vegetable production. I mean, we don't have the farm for that right now, but that could be pretty handy. So let's just go with the generous gifts for now, because that's guaranteed extra resources. Let's take the... we need 2 more harpies for the rain collector. I do want to continue making rain. Yeah. Let's actually leave 1 on rain just for now, and we can put a harpy on this, and harpies are pretty good on the those herbalist camps. So this fuming machinery is nearly solved. We can also cut through here as well. All of these areas now that we're unlocking during drizzle will give us more resources. So we do have a couple of homeless. Don't really have any bricks. We don't have any spare tier 2 resources at the moment, so I'm just gonna make some basic housing for these people. Get some more mushrooms. Okay. So we've got 4 builders right now. Gonna assign one of those harpies back to the rain collector. Is there any other glades that we can go for? Let's maybe push this woodcutter's camp down here now and tell them to avoid opening any glades until the next drizzle season. But for now, we're just kind of coasting along. Decent amount of roots here and eggs. There's an okay amount of materials at the moment in order to get us food and things. But we do need to start getting that reputation up. So getting 60 religion gives a lot of big bonuses here. Keep goods option will give us reinforced more plank productions and a box of steel tools. Of simple tools even. So I'm going to go in for that. 1 hub to neighborhood equals plank production bricks, which I actually urgently need, and simple tools. So we're actually going to opt into that. So to get to that hub, we can actually just do that now. So let's get some decorations in. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we need 4 blue. Which we can do, and we can complete that order now, which will give us reputation, which we badly need in order to unlock some more blueprints. Just deciding whether or not to assign anyone to this crude works shop. I mean, we can start making fabric. Okay. Okay, advanced hub complete. Fantastic. We can make resin and crystallized dew from farms. Or, I mean, this is a potential option. We might have food issues later on, but if we can excuse me, if we can make the crystalline dew, we can make those simple tools from the carpenter pretty easily. Which means we can open those boxes and we can just try and open as many glades as possible. I think that might be a crafty way to try and get this completed as quickly as possible before we have too many villagers. So let's try that. So that's 1 grove, and let's get another grove over here. Build a path. I can actually build a storage area just over here, just to make this area a little bit quicker for them to gather. I don't want to put a hearth in, I don't think. Right, the blight post is being made, and we need to assign some humans to these buildings here. Okay, so we're not going to break through this section just yet. We're going to wait until the storm is past. Yeah, both of them are set to wait until the storm's passed. Do we have any spare humans? And I probably don't need too much more cloth. I actually don't have anyone working in the blight post. That's more important right now. Gotta make sure we burn all that blight rot. Oh, harpies are becoming unhappy. I think there's too much I can do about that. I'd have to burn a lot of wood to try and keep them happy. But the storm's over, it's okay. Cornerstone, newly discovered resource stones have 10 more charges. Villagers have a 10% chance of bonus yields from production. Let's grab that. More meat, more vegetables, planks, parts. What do I need? I need more humans because of the groves I'm trying to set up here. Okay, cool. And the resin's actually really useful as well to complete events. And talking about events, let's open up these glades. Got a little bit of a worker issue. Okay, what have we got here? Okay, so we can... Oh, we can keep these crystalline dew as well if we wanted to. Yes, okay, let's do it. Need to resolve this event pretty quickly, and there's another patch of field there too. Gonna tell this human to come off working in the blight post. We don't need 2 people working on that early on. Some more mushrooms over here to gather. So we've only got 1 builder. We've got 1 homeless person. We can afford 1 human house. We've opened up this glade. Drain drizzle. So some of these flax fields have a few more charges. I don't think I'm going to worry too much now about opening up the glades drain drizzle now. I think we're just going to start just hopefully snowballing the through tools. So we do need to build this carpenter. So once we can get that set up, and how many ingots do we need? We don't have any crystallized ingots at the moment, but there's 6 in the grove at the moment, and there's 3 in this grove. So we are starting that process of gradually. So we've completed one of these orders, more copper ore production. Nothing too crazy. I mean, there is a tool shop there we can unlock to get better ratios on the simple tools. And since that seems to be my game plan, I think that's what we're going to try and go for. Maybe we don't need to have 3 groves setting up those iron bars. We probably would need to consider having at least 1 small farm just to keep food coming in. Otherwise we might end up having a food issue. So it's either the roots and herbs or the vegetables and grain. Let's take the... Let's go for the herb garden then. Let me get that built there. I think 2 grows should be enough for the production of the ingots. We've got 9 in there already. So that human house is built. This harvester camp isn't really being used at the moment. There is some fiber down here to gather, but I don't have enough people to actually look at gathering that right now. Okay, we're taking a massive hit here to resolve. So I need to take 1 woodcutter off, and that should help a little bit. The harpies are still not happy. I'm just wondering if I can build a harpy house for them that might make them just happy enough in order to just chill out. So once that house is built, actually we're going to lose a harpy regardless. I think I'm going to have to burn a little bit more fuel just to make sure they don't leave. And turn it back down again. Okay, cool. Let's get them at 1. And we got rid of the event here. So what else do we need? We need to loot 1 more event. Burning blight rot, that will happen naturally over time. We need 3 packs of building materials. And we also need to prioritize this simple tool making. Allow them to use both the copper bars, and so we can make a lot of simple tools with these materials. I could I'll also build the... Should definitely build a trading post. Should have probably had that a little while ago. 1 insect every time woodcutters cut 2 trees. Okay. That will help the food decline that we're bound to have as well. And some more copper bars here. I think we'll just grab those. Get the humans working on that herb garden. And let's try and build, what was it, the tool shop. We need more planks. So I'm going to put simple tools on the same priority as planks. Get 3 beavers working in there. There isn't nothing really that I necessarily want here. I'm just going to skip this one. Scavengers, camp. Okay, I think we're doing okay at the moment. I do want to open more glades so that we can prepare for opening up all of these boxes. So we've got 8 tools here already. Well, we have 12 actually in total, so can we open one that requires 12? So it's a 12 tool one here. I'm just eyeing up, we get 20 due if we open this, if we keep the goods here, but I don't think we're going to do that. We need to start sending stuff to the Citadel. So I'll start moving on that. Things are progressing quite nicely, I think, right now. I mean, my wood production's off the charts. 920 wood I've got stored, so wood definitely isn't going to be an issue. We just need to open up these glades a bit more. I'm going to get them to start cutting down into this more difficult glade. I'm actually going to see if we can get a storage unit set up around here too, just to make this process a tiny bit easier. I've only got 1 builder, so the building stuff's going to take a little while, and I've got 2 homeless. So let's try and make the harpies a little bit happier, because the harpies are the most difficult to keep happy in the game early on. They're the ones that are more inclined to leave. So I'll try and build harpy houses first, just to keep them happy. It will be storm soon, and I'm sure they'll be considering leaving us. How many waters do I have? I've got 230 water, so I think we can stop production on the rain collector and get the harpies off that, helping building these buildings that need done. Okay, beavers are not happy either. Let's get a couple of beaver houses in. We do have an order complete here. 2 more humans are going to join, which is going to upset the forest even more. I'm just going to try and find that other lumber camp and tell them to stop cutting there, just to make the forest not as mad at us. Okay, that makes it more bearable. Okay, things are slowly coming into shape here. Copper bar production could be quite nice. Sure. I mean, we could try and get access to biscuits and pies. But let's go for the smelter, just to have better production of the bars. And I want to build this tool shop as well, just to help the production of tools be a bit better too. So we've unlocked this scarier zone. Alright, well we can't use any of the other resources gathered here, so I'm just going to use simple tools. 8 simple tools unfortunately, but it will clear out this threat issue here. We've also got an alchemist hut that can also produce bars, wine and cosmetics. Just wondering if we actually want that or not. The salvage option's pretty bad, so I'm going to opt into taking it. There's another huge field here as well. cornerstones. Cost is high. You can discover glades, but doing that will kill one villager. I'm just wondering if that will add to the impatience bar. I don't think I need that. I don't want any of these actually. Can I decline? I've never declined cornerstone before, but I don't want any of those. More coal, more food. Let's take the more humans option because we're going to be building another farm down here. And how are we doing for tools? Okay, do we want to keep these or give it back? I think we'll give that one back. Probably shouldn't have told the beavers to do that because I need them on wood cutting. Got more reputation again, so we can build another building. What does the tavern do again? +3 global resolve. Temple makes the things burning at the half not as bad. Basically, wood lasts longer. Hostility is reduced by 100. Okay, we'll take that just because we are building up a lot of hostility. We haven't got 20 bricks though to be able to build the monastery. Just going to put the blueprint down for that. Now, I think we never built that brick maker, the brickyard. So I'm going to plop that down. Okay. We should still look at building those 3 packs of provisions, so I'm going to build that makeshift post. Just get that glade clearing one out done. Beavers resolve as well as another one that we should look into doing. Now, do I want to have some people working here for the crystalline dew? We can do. Okay, cool. And then we're going to want a farm here. Okay, there's a trader that's appeared. We've got 35 amber. Is anything here that we want? Lowers hostility by 20. Oof, that took a lot off the hostility of the forest. Oh, there's so much wood here as well. Just wondering if it's worth buying any of the tools. I don't think so. I think we're doing pretty comfortably actually. This one isn't too bad. Packs of provisions. Do I want that? Not particularly. We can get... let's do a reroll. An explorer's lodge? Sure. We can get more luxury buildings in. That's fine. I just was wondering if we should make this our next hub. Yeah, so I'm going to build a storage and a small hearth. And I'm going to want to move my lumber camp. Start getting into this next glade. And we have loads of tools. So we just send everything back to the Citadel just to get reputation that way. There's another crate over here as well that we can send back. We can assign these beavers to start chopping down. Just going to try and work on multiple glades at the same time. But we do have a resolve issue. We've got lots of people that are very unhappy. So I'm going to have to take people off wood for now. Okay, that helps out the situation. It's kind of frustrating that you have to do that. Just have all the wood production just stop working during the storm. Get another harpy working on Blight Rock because it's going to get a bit more intense now, I think. Let's get some beavers working on... what is it that I needed? Packs of building. So just let them focus on a couple of building materials here. We haven't got that many planks, so we do need to be careful about that. Get 3 packs of provisions per every new villager. 3 grain per minute. Gain 1 insects again every time woodcutters cut 2 trees. Let's get the 3 packs of provisions. Means we might better do some trading. And let's take the 3 beavers. So did I build that simple... So let's get these brickyard. I was just wondering if I built the simple... Sorry, I can't get the words out. The simple tool shed place. That's the monastery, that's the tool shop. Yeah, we didn't have any fabric. And I've got no one in here making fabric. So we're going to have to make fabric from the crude workstation. So that's how that's going to work. Okay. Okay, we can assign the beavers back to cutting down trees. And do we have any more boxes to open? Yes, we do. Let's send that one back. The good thing about sending things to the Citadel is that you do get a good chunk of amber, so when a trader comes, you can then just spend a lot of stuff. Don't really need anything in particular from here. I'm just gonna re-roll this. Trapper's camp, do we need one of those? I don't think we do. Maybe we build the scribe. And I think we're trying to build a monastery. Does that use it? No, it's the temple that uses the scrolls. So we'll keep an eye out for that. We're not making any bricks because we don't have anywhere that's getting any bricks in. So the next trader that comes through, I'll try and buy some bricks and some clay and things so we can make our own. Don't need to make any more packs. Okay, so we've just opened up one of these events. We don't have to do anything apart from sending some people to work on that, so I'm just going to go sort that out now. There's a huge crate over there as well that we can open and send to the queen as well. Resolve is dipping down quite low, and I'm kind of concerned about the next storm. It's mainly because we've got homeless actually, so I'm very concerned about both beavers and harpies right now. Because as they leave, they will fill up that red bar. We can get a couple of beavers' houses in, I guess. Right, so I'm going to tell them to stop making simple tools in this station. So 8 logs, 3 bars. In here it's 6 logs, 2 bars. In order to make simple tools. The simple tool rate is actually super amazing here. So the tool shop is really, really good to make simple tools. So we're just going to focus making planks from this one. We've got loads of wood anyway, so these beavers can just churn out all the planks that they want. Got an ancient trader. Okay, brilliant. So we can buy some clay. That will help us make some bricks. And do we want fuel lasts longer? 25% to drizzle duration could be quite nice just to extend the duration. Do we want to buy... What does the monastery use? Ale and incense. We can buy some of that just to jumpstart the monastery as well once that gets done. So buy clay as well. Do we want any more fabric? We've got lots of money. We can buy kind of whatever we want. We get this ale here as well actually. Okay, this should be fine. Here, take my money. Fantastic. Any trade routes that we want to do maybe? Maybe sell a couple of eggs, maybe? 1 bunch of eggs. Fantastic. So once that's worked on, we get 0.5 reputation. We've opened up another big glade. We need to be a little bit careful working on stuff. -5 resolve for every 10 amber in your settlement. Well, luckily we just got rid of all the amber. Although we will be getting amber again from these events that we're actually about to finish up. We're about to get 15 from that one, and we might be opening up a box which will give us some more amber. So that's going to give us a lot of negative resolve. We can use simple tools to work on this one. I think we wait until the storm's over before doing that. Okay, let's get these beavers off. Minus 16 on the it's pretty bad. Alright, we're going to take as many people off wood as possible. Still going to beat the... Man, everyone's pretty unhappy. -2. How many harpy houses? I mean, we can't really make the harpies any more happier than what they are right now, so we will lose a couple of harpies during the storm, 1 or 2. But it cannot be helped. What are we missing here? We're missing bricks. And I need to tell them to stop making pottery. We need to prioritize making bricks, guys. Come on. So this monastery will need a lot of bricks. Maybe we could do a forced deliver. Gain 2 amber for every 6 packs of trade. -40 to hostility for every hub upgraded to neighborhood. Okay, that's going to help take the edge off slightly. And let's take the stone and the bars. We need those resources the most. And yes, we did lose a harpy. Okay. So we do have a couple of homeless. Did this half get set up and built yet? No, because we got brick issues. Harvester's camp's got no resources nearby. There's some fibre here. We've still got a couple of homeless as well. Might just pop down a big shelter. Just to relieve some of the housing issues that we've got. We really, really need bricks. Bricks are coming through gradually. Okay, I need to be kind of careful. Just remember we haven't assigned anyone to this event. We might not actually have enough time to do it, and we're going to lose all our amber and all our wine, and it's going to generate 1. I forgot completely that we weren't working on this. I think we might. This threat is going to kick in, I think. I don't think I have any sea minnow to sacrifice at the half in order to speed up that event. We could try and make ale, but I don't think we'll have the resources anyway. If I call a trader now, it's gonna lose 0.5, but I'm gonna... How much amber do I have in the bank? 37. I kinda need to offload that off now. So I'm gonna call that immediately. And the trader will be here in 30 seconds. And I need to buy as much stuff as I can with my amber. We could try and buy some more bricks and things like that. Okay, bricks, fantastic. Do we need any more bars? Got 36 there, that should be fine. Sea marrow. Kind of eyeing up that scouts perk as well. I'm going to take that just to make the glade event a tiny bit quicker too. And then we can hand in a couple of planks, I think. And some of this resin. Resin sells for quite a lot of money, actually. Is there anything else that we want here? Maybe we can try and pick up some of this, the clay, to make into more bricks in case we have any more brick issues. Don't want to use the logs. Okay, good, that should see us through. That's made people a lot more happy because we don't have the stored amber. Because when we're working on this event, we should sacrifice as well. Just to make that a little bit quicker. It's gone down to 1 minute 30, so we're not going to actually get hit by this threat, thank goodness. Just going to wait until this event is completed, and then we're going to open up some more chests. And it shouldn't take too long now to actually just win, essentially. Let's move the woodcutters over here. I want to break into this area. Herbert's camp's run out of resources. There's some berries up here. Needed to assign someone at this half. We could probably look to upgrading this half soon. Let's get some decorations in. Okay, fantastic. I think we completed this event. So let's start opening up some more of these chests. So that's one chest over there. Let's assign people to work inside the monastery. And there's another huge crate over here. Harpy's resolve is low. I guess we can take people off wood. That should help a little bit. Okay, fantastic. Might need another blight post set up over here. Okay, so we've opened up one of these big glades. We can't send that one, unfortunately, back to the Queen to get reputation. Okay, harpies are not happy. And we have a real blight rot issue. So let's assign more people to blight rot. Another cornerstone. 3 packs of provisions per villager that join. That's cool. Free money, basically. Just making sure everything is working. So we want to open up this glade here. We're nearly done. Doesn't really matter what I choose now at this point. I think we're basically done. We'll build an explorer's lodge as well, just to make people a bit more happy. The humans are super happy. Could use some more human houses just to make them even more happy, so we can get a reputation with resolve from them too. We can send this box over to the Queen. That gives us 0.75, then we just need 0.25. Just scouring to see if there's any boxes that we may have missed anywhere. Oh yeah, there's a bunch over here. That should be enough. I think we've won. We just need to wait for these chests to be looted. I wonder if burning minnow makes that go quicker. The marrow, sorry. I've got no marrow to burn. It's kind of good that we're finishing now because we are running quite low on wood now. So it's a good time to wrap this one up. But yeah, I think my gameplay loop is working quite efficiently in terms of making the simple tools. Stacking up that and then just pummeling through at the second half of the gameplay is just making tools and opening up those boxes. Fantastic. Level 10s, we've unlocked a bunch more things. We've got a Tinkerer, a Forum, Alchemist Hut, a different cornerstone, gain a stack of wealth, +1 global resolve each time you sell goods worth 40 amber. Gain 1 pack of provisions for every 10 herbs produced. Buildings cost 40% less, but every discovered resource node has -5 fewer charges. Not too bad if you have fertile land to work through, I think. Nice. So let's go back to the Smouldering City. Check out the deeds. Unlock some more cosmetic thingies. And what upgrades can we look up to getting for our next adventure? +1 cornerstone reroll would be quite handy. We've had a couple of rubbish ones. Once per day you can join the Royal Expedition and venture into the most strange lands where the ancient seals are broken and reality is distorted. That seems quite interesting too. Okay, sure, let's unlock these Royal Expeditions. That should maybe change up the gameplay a little bit. I don't think I can upgrade anything else. We're 1 food off for upgrading anything on the left. Okay, well I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay. Try to keep it a bit quicker than the last episode because that was over an hour and a half. This one was around about 53 minutes. So if you like this gameplay, then I will be uploading more gameplay of this and of other games actually that I've been enjoying playing recently. So yeah, I hope you like the change of pace on the channel, and don't worry, I will still be uploading League content, okay? Alright, look forward to seeing you again for another video. Probably another one will be posted tomorrow, so keep an eye out for that. All the best, take care, and see you tomorrow.